ShearEasy Styling Scissors Straight Bangs. Watch this entire video and be familiar with all of the steps before beginning the haircut. Safety warning: your ShearEasy styling scissors are very sharp and should only be used to cut hair. You should always cut very slowly and carefully, and be careful not to cut yourself or anyone else. When you are holding a section of hair in your hand, you may be cutting very close to your own hand. Never cut past your second knuckle, and be careful not to cut yourself. Practice how to hold the scissors and how to palm the scissors before you begin any haircut. It is especially important to be careful around the ears and eyes. Always make sure you are cutting only hair. Be sure you are in control of your scissors at all times. Remember, there's no rush. Take your time and pay careful attention to what you are doing, and you'll be safe and happy. Style notes. These instructions are not a substitute for a cosmetologist's license. We do not recommend that you try to invent a new hairstyle. It is very important that you remember this rule: little cuts, little mistakes. Start by trimming off just a tiny amount of length and make sure you are happy with the way it looks before you continue. You can always go back and take more off, but you can't put it back on once it's cut. And no matter how good you get, it's against the law to charge someone for a haircut without a cosmetologist's license. Tools needed. Scissors. You will need a good pair of hairstyling scissors. We recommend the ShearEasy Styling Scissors that came with this DVD. Make sure they are sharp, clean, and the tension is adjusted properly. Comb. Haircutting combs are readily available at drugstores and beauty supply stores. We recommend the kind with fine teeth on one side and wider teeth on the other. Towel or brush for cleaning hair clippings off the person you are working on. Cape or sheet. Hairstyling or shampooing capes are readily available at drugstores and beauty supply stores. You may substitute a bed sheet and some clothespins. Bed sheets are also handy as drop cloths to put under your work area to help make cleanup easier. Chair or stool. We recommend you use a chair or stool that swivels and has some up and down adjustment. Inexpensive workstation chairs are available at office supply stores and many department stores. Hair clips. If you are cutting someone's hair that is longer, you may want to use hair clips to help organize the hair and keep sections that you are not working on out of your way. Mirror. A hand mirror or dressing room mirror is a handy tool for you to use to get another person's perspective on your work, and for the person whose hair you're cutting to provide you with feedback. Skills needed. How to hold the scissors. How to hold scissors and comb. Be sure you review those sections on this DVD and have practiced, and you are comfortable with these skills before continuing. Head geography. It is important to keep track of where you are on the head at all times. Be aware that these landmarks are on the head. The features of the face, eyes, and ears. Use these landmarks to make sure your work is even on both sides of the head. Always be extra careful when working around the eyes and ears. The environment. Make sure your environment is clean and bright. You will have enough space to work and you are comfortable. Place to put your tools. You'll want to have your tools on a table near where you can reach them comfortably. You. Be sure before you begin that you will have enough time to complete the haircut without rushing. You should have a clear head and a steady hand. You should avoid alcohol or caffeine before you cut anyone's hair. The steps. Sit down in front of the mirror, have your tools where you can reach them easily. Your lap is a good place. First, isolate your bangs. Take your hair on either side of your bangs, comb it out and shake it a little to dislodge any part of your bangs that is clinging to the rest of your hair, and clip your hair back to keep it out of the way. Repeat on the other side. Next, comb your bangs so that they are lying flat and smooth. Get your scissors and comb and start with a small section in the center. Take your comb and, with the teeth facing away from your face, comb the hair straight down until you are almost to the end. Hold the small section with the comb and trim just a little off at a time, using the tips of the scissors. You should soften the line of your bangs by making small cuts at an angle or even straight up and down, not large horizontal cuts. Don't attempt to take too much off or take large sections. You can check the length when you are done, and if you need to take a little more off, you can go back and repeat these steps. Work your way from the center over to one side, then go back to the center and work your way to the other side. When you are done, you can sit back and see how it looks, and then go back and correct the line of the cut if necessary.